Just 50 years ago, the world population was half of what it is today. Such a great number of people surely must have some impact on this planet. I'm sure you've heard a ton about ecological problems. Some say it's an impending catastrophe, others think it's little to worry about. So how is it really? The truth is, our everyday luxuries come at a cost. Here's something to know. According to the WHO, approximately every 1 in 4 people lack the access to safe drinking water at home. It must be that our resources aren't going to the places they should be then, right? Did you know that if everyone lived the lifestyle of an average person from the US, we'd need 5 Earths to sustain us? Still not convinced the environment needs you? Well, according to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, an estimated 27,000 trees are cut down every day for our toilet paper alone. To put that into perspective, that's more trees than there are in Central Park. Undoubtedly, the figures are staggering. So who is at fault? This proves quite challenging to answer. Our poor environmental conditions don't have one single person to blame. A single individual or a corporation just aren't powerful enough to do harm on this huge scale. Instead, our combined actions are at fault. No matter how small, every action matters and collectively moves the world. So what actions can we take to push our world in the right direction? I'm sure you've heard someone say, turn off the tap while you're brushing your teeth. Quite silly, but a prime example of the saying, less is more, which proves to be the best way to stay environmentally friendly. As of now, only around 0.5% of earthly water is available for human resources. To save a significant amount of water, you can try taking showers instead of baths and flushing toilets with the smaller button. These are both great ways to help, but if you're really looking to cut down your water consumption, one thing to look at is your closet. Huge amounts of water are required to produce clothes, which end up in landfills, polluting our planet even more. By saying no to fast fashion, you can significantly reduce your water consumption. Have you ever heard of plant-based diets? Did you know that going plant-based is not only good for you, but also for the planet? Farmed livestock produces around 14.5% of all greenhouse gas emissions. To put that into perspective, that's roughly equivalent to all the greenhouse gas emissions from all transportation combined. A 2016 study estimated that following a vegetarian diet could cut food-related emissions by 63%, following a vegan one by 70%. Quite a lot, isn't it? But no one is perfect. Don't worry. To be ecological, you don't have to give up all your favorite foods. Instead, try to make small changes in your eating habits, such as opting for soy milk instead of cow's milk, or making one day of your week plant-based. In the end, the planet won't be the only one thanking you. We've already mentioned that transportation is responsible for around 14.5% of all greenhouse gas emissions. Another major problem is that the production and usage of most vehicles is very resource demanding. Petrol or other fuels are not easy to find, and their extraction is harmful for the environment. Instead of cars, you could use public transport, or even better, a bike, and try to limit your flights to only when they're needed. Refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, wrap. These are the 5 essential things to live by if you're looking to help our planet. Oftentimes, we purchase obsolete things or just take something because it's free. Refusing in short means that you only use what you actually need. Reducing goes hand in hand with refusing. In essence, it tells us to decrease our resource consumption. We're also able to reduce by reusing what we already have. Try to opt for longer lasting products and quality over quantity. Did you know that recycling just 1 ton of paper saves enough oil to run the average car for over 2 kilometers? Recycling can be really helpful when done correctly, and it's just as easy as throwing the right material into the right can. I'm sure it comes as no surprise that heavy materials aren't the only thing we can recycle. In Europe, around 173 kilos of food is wasted per person annually. Just think about how much food past expiration you've thrown out. All this is material which can be reused. Try throwing wasted food in a bio-waste bin or making a compost of your own. The planet takes care of us, but we don't always take care of our planet. Despite this, each and every one of us has the power to make our Earth a better, healthier home. Ready to get started?